And welcome to TBL Basketball on TBL TV, as tonight the Delaware Misfits host the New England Kraken in this matchup from Wilmington, Delaware. The Basketball League continues its 2026 season with professional basketball in markets across the country, and we are back here on a Friday at Ursuline Academy, your home of the Misfits, as they return home for game number 3 of the season, welcoming in the New England Kraken. Nick Alessandrini alongside my partner, Pat Garianis, our producer, Jason Winchell, director, Craig Laskowski, Nick Halliday, and Chris Hollywood on our cameras tonight. And Pat, we return home a week removed from the new era, the debut of Misfit basketball here at Ursuline Academy. They improved to 1-0 to start, and then 1-1 as they took a tough loss on the road, and now they return home to take on the Kraken.
Yeah, Nick, welcome. Well, it feels good to be welcomed back here as we bring in the visiting New England Kraken. And like you said, I mean, what a great start last weekend was. Just to touch on that first and foremost, a tremendous crowd and a great performance from our Misfits. Beautiful shooting of the basketball. They shared the rock, played really strong, gritty defense as well. And it was fun, man. Looking forward to having another fun one here today at home. And you know, as you said, it was a tough one during the week, Nick. It was a tough loss for our Misfits as they lost 128 to 111. And let me pull up who we played. But nonetheless, looking to bounce back here. We got 2 games here tonight. Tomorrow night against this Kraken group, and try and get the ship righted and, you know, walk out of here above 500.
That's the goal. Again, tough one last time out as they were on the road at DMV. So a little trip down south, and then
Soldiers
able up to get back up here, looking to get back in the win column. And it starts with the New England Kraken. So we are now moments away from getting into national anthem and starting lineups, which we have for you here on TBL TV. So might as well go ahead of the game here and let's launch right into them. So let's talk a little bit about the New England Kraken, and led by head coach Shea Hannon, a 0-1 coming in as we mentioned, and we'll get you their starting lineup. It looks a little like this. Starting will be number 1, Samuel Derola, followed by number 12, Jamari Coakley, number 27, Philip Gerard, number 24, Onyekachi Zareem, and number 32, rounding out the starting lineup, will be Corey Matthews.
Yeah, Nick, taking a look down at their previous game, which was a 94-84 loss. They were led on that day by Jason Lombard, the product from Southern Maine. He scored 17 points, game-high 17 points for the 6-foot guard. Solomon Hearn, he stepped up big for them. The 6'4" guard had 15, 12 points and 2 rebounds for Zakaria Latifi, another 2-guard for this group. And you talked about Corey Matthews. He led the way in terms of rebounding, so 10.6 boards for him. The thing that you notice with this Kraken roster is primarily dealt and handled in terms of scoring by their guard play. And when you talk about matchups and you look at our Kraken roster, and that seems to be their strength. So this could be a good matchup, strength on strength. Obviously, you know, we do have the ability to score down low. You know, both with Kayvon Kramer and Malik Beasley. Both those guys coming off double-doubles in the last matchup. So we're going to look and see where they pick their spots at, but definitely some avenues for the Kraken, or for the Misfits here tonight.
So here we go. Starting lineups are on the floor for both teams. We are set and ready for action. Of course, our first 8 Misfits led by head coach Andre Matthews. And our starting lineups for the Misfits here, as you see in front of you, getting the start today, will be number 1, Scoop Ruffin, number 2, Isaiah Cradle, number 4, Elijah Allen, number 10, Caleb Matthews, and rounding out the starting 5, tipping it up there at half court, will be number 33, the former Hofstra Prime product, Kayvon Kramer.
Kramer, again, the ability to score inside and out. Matthews, the drop-down scorer. I mean, it's this whole entire lineup. You can score. Elijah Allen can score from the outside, set teammates up. Same with Cradle, and I was really impressed with L.J. Carter in the previous matchup at 25 points.
Getting contributions all around the roster back a week ago here at Ursuline, and we are underway. Game number 3, back at home at Ursuline, the home of the Misfits, as Carter controls it out on the perimeter. And now here's Caleb Matthews. A few decent scoring games, I guess you could say. Tried to find Kramer cutting there that time. And got a hand on it, poked away, and stolen by Samuel Darola.
A good off-ball movement, but Kraken had that thing shut down in the lane. Tough one to find. Man-to-man defense to start off here for the Misfits.
Putting it on the floor here. Baseline reverse layup, up and no good. That was Gerard, and now the Misfits trying to get out in transition. Up ahead here. Outlet pass to Isaiah Cradle, couldn't finish, contested. Kramer battling for it, hauls in the offensive rebound. Second chance for Kramer, left hand, and he earns himself a trip to the charity stripe. 2 free throws coming up for 33.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're going to be able to find their spots inside. Kraken, obviously the undersized team here. So look for Kramer to get going down low. One thing that also stands out is the youth, right? The youth of the Misfits roster. The Kraken, a much older team. See a lot more birth dates closer to you and I's. As for the Misfits, you're looking at all 2000s babies, with the exception of 1 or 2 players.
Kramer up and through on the first, another one on the way for Kevon Kramer. And you mentioned it, a lot of the guys that we're seeing out here in black and red, we had a chance to see wherever they played in high school. We did a lot of those broadcasts for Caleb Matthews, Greg Bloodsworth, Isaiah Cradle. I mean, you name it, a lot of these guys. As Kramer, left-hand free throw on the second one, no good. 1 and 2 as Kramer splits from the line.
That and then the ability, they played CACC basketball, a lot of them at Wilmington University, and you know, we were kind of the home broadcasting crew for their in-conference rival, Goldie Beacom College, so we got to see these guys play even into that college level, which was really exciting.
Cradle gets inside, beautiful lay for Kramer, and Kramer's got the first 3 points of the game for the Misfits, 3-0.
Good transition offense right there. They get it to Cradle, and again, Kramer's going to run the floor well. Tremendous athlete for a big, as you can see here. He was in the right place at the right time.
Misfits out and running. Elijah Allen buries one from the outside, and the Misfits kick off this one with a little 6-0 run to get started back at home.
And Allen, that's what he could do. He is a big-time marksman from beyond the arc, and he did exactly that. Got his feet set, catch and shoot in rhythm. Good start here for the Misfits.
Defense starting off well as well. 10:15 to go opening quarter. And a 6-0 lead for the Misfits here over the Kraken. As Corey Matthews driving, spinning, up off the window. No good. Cradle with the rebound, and now here come the Misfits. Allen thought about it from the parking lot. And gets it back over to Caleb Matthews. And now he'll let it fly. Shot closed out by Darola. Blocked it, and now a transition opportunity for New England. Kraken, Euro stepping inside for Darola. Up and through, and a nice move by Samuel Darola.
Darola almost lost the tire on the way up. Did a good job of collecting himself.
Kraken, though, don't get back on defense. A 3 in the corner. It was open for Cradle, short. And now the rebound coming out here to the Kraken. Getting it going is Gerard to the basket, high off the window. No good, and a strong rebound for Kevon Kramer. LJ Carter, a little sham god as he drives and kicks to the corner.
That was a sham god.
Trying to put him on skates there. Allen off the dribble, that's deep. And a long rebound tracked down on the baseline as Gerard gets it up.
And for the folks at home, you're going to see 4 12-minute quarters. This game's going to reflect an NBA game as there's a nice layup, good drive.
Jamari Coakley getting it up and through for New England, who scored 4 straight.
So with a 48-minute game, stoppages all over, one thing to keep an eye on here is the pace of play. Early, you can see these teams kind of feeling this game out because it is a long one.
And sneaking up is Coakley, once again poking it away, and then he's up ahead of the pack. Easy layup for Jamari Coakley. Back-to-back buckets for number 12 in baby blue. And just like that, a little 6-0 run to answer the 6-0 run for the Misfits to start. We're all tied at 6. Carter showing off the handles. Step back off the dribble. LJ Carter, no long. Rebound to Jamari Coakley, and once again, he gets it and goes. Coakley to Matthews in the corner. And he'll work it around here. Darola, Euro stepping inside, contact and 1 for Samuel Darola. Second field goal of the quarter. He's got 4 points as him and Coakley each sharing the scoring early on for New England, and a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play for Darola.
Darola is 6'4" forward. He had 6 points, 4 rebounds in their previous game. Played his college ball at Becker College, and previously played in the NBA for the New Hampshire Shockers.
So truly New England. There you go, up in New Hampshire. Is the free throw up and good. 3-point play successful for Darola.
Yeah, he's kind of got that vintage game. You know, you see.
And a little with Coakley as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man. The athleticism and explosiveness isn't the way that they play. They're kind of setting their defenders up, playing within themselves. Got to respect that game.
And great body control from both guys. Matthews trying to take a deep one here, contested over top of Darola. Couldn't get it to go.
A lot of forcing the outside shot early for the Misfits, settling.
Darola back to work on Matthews. That one, though, hit up top. Good defense by Caleb down underneath. And they force the miss, ball out of play. And it'll be Misfits basketball, 7:46 to go. A 9-0 run to answer from New England. That's currently ongoing, 9-6 lead for the Kraken.
Energy level seems low right now, and that's something that, you know, the Misfits kind of have to dig in here, dig deep, try and find some energy. This is a slow-paced game, which you would assume would help the Kraken. You look at their first game, 94-84. They like to keep it low pace, low possessions.
Bully ball from Caleb Matthews, backing down Darola right over top of him for the field goal.
It's going to be there.
Matthews' first bucket of the contest so far tonight, coming off of 20 in game one, 29 in game two for Caleb Matthews. And now looking to keep that scoring going here in game number 3. Darola, that's a deep one, gonna try it. Long rebound is corralled, leads to a second chance, and that's good. 2 for $1 as that one's buried on the outside. Onyekachi Zareem.
He had 6 points, 2 rebounds in previous game for the Kraken.
Cradle, driving and kicking, now EA in the corner. As they feed Kramer, step back jumper is too strong, long off the window. Rebound battled for. Cradle almost got a piece of it instead. Coakley, and now he's got Onyekachi Zareem, but he lost it deep on the outlet. And it's going to be Misfit basketball with 6:35 to go. Timeout on the floor, and we will take it with them. First time out of the action here tonight on TBL TV. 12-8. Misfits down early to the visiting New England Kraken. We'll be right back. And welcome back inside TBL TV. And don't forget, your home for all details on the TBL. Visit thebasketballleague.net. And don't forget to stay updated on local news, signing scores, and more. Follow The Basketball League on all social media platforms. Back here live on TBL TV, Nick Alessandrini alongside Pat Garianis, our producer Jason Winchell, director Craig Liskowski, and Nick Halliday running the show down on the floor. Hollywood on the up cameras. We are back out of the timeout. 12-8 score, 6:30 to go opening frame between the Misfits and the Kraken. The Misfits got out to a 6-0 lead to start, 9-0 lead to follow from the Kraken. And Jamari Coakley poking it away here. Now defense and a little numbers for the Kraken. Zareem inside. What defense by Cradle. Got a hand on it. He's going to jump it up. And nice transition defense by Isaiah Cradle to get a hand on that one.
Right now, I'd like to see a little energy. We need to see a little energy from these Misfits right now. I think the Kraken have kind of, after the initial 6-0 run, have kind of picked their energy level up, and they're dictating the pace of this game. I think if the Misfits want to get out and run and take it to this, the older team, they're going to have to do so. You're going to have to work for shots, and as this game goes on, that's when your conditioning will settle in. But early in the game, you want to keep working here. That's how you're going to tire these guys out.
How about Greg Bloodsworth into the game? Mid-range jumper looks just as it did last Friday night for Greg Bloodsworth. 18 in that one, and he hits his first one here tonight. Big one.
It's efficient buckets from Bloodsworth, and he'll set his teammates up as well.
Answered quickly, though, on the other side. Lost Corey Matthews on the baseline. He knocks down a mid-range jumper.
Matthews from Salem State University a while ago, but nonetheless.
Thought he was from Philadelphia.
Right?
LJ Carter wants to get in on the party. That three no good. Rebound brought in
The Boy Meets World reference.
There you go.
Phenomenal.
Live on the air, Coakley trying to get downhill, lost it. That should be Misfit basketball, dribbled off the knee.
They call it a foul.
Oh no, Jamari Coakley instead. They're going to get a reach in on the Misfits.
All right, let's see. Let's see if we get a spark off the bench here with Malik Beasley and Scoob Ruffin checking in. Ruffin provided some energy last week.
Yeah, Beasley as well. Great, had some great passes, some great finishes for Malik Beasley. We'll see if they can do it again here. Darola, high arcing floater inside, and now it's the second time he's hit that one. You can tell that's one he works on, way high off the window, and it drops through again.
I mean, he's using his body to create the space, and he's got great touch around the rim.
7 points for Darola here in the first. Matthews driving, trying to find Bloodsworth. Bloodsworth trying to bounce pass to a cutting Scoob Ruffin. Knocked out of play. Will stay down this end with the Misfits. 5 minutes to go, opening quarter. Got the music, DJ. Off to a great start here today as well, keeping the energy up. As they get it into Carter. Carter one-on-one with Jamari Coakley. And now Beasley. He can hit it. Matthews, deep one, and he's got it. Caleb Matthews buries that one from way outside. And
Matthews coming off a 29-point performance in their last outing. More than capable shooter. And they got to knock a couple of those down. It's been a little bit of a tough start shooting from the outside, but the Misfits can do that. It'll bring those Kraken defenders out, which will create some driving lanes later in the game.
Darola trying to go back inside, bodying up Matthews underneath, and that's Darola using that size and able to back down for two. Carter, though, quick answer, no, just rolls off.
He's there, you just got to finish it.
Coakley trying to take Matthews this time. Good active hands poked away by Scoob Ruffin, and now 2-on-1 opportunity. Carter to the basket and finish it.
There you go, get out and run. Like those opportunities, Nick. Get nice, quick, easy baskets in transition. Now Ruffin's going to take the defensive assignment on Darola. He's chirping him a little bit too. There he is.
Trying to body him up on the perimeter. Darola trying to get past Ruffin to the basket. And another nice move by Darola. A little hesitation there. Just got able to turn the corner around Scoob Ruffin, get to the basket. Rubbin with the foul. And now some free throws coming up for Darola. Darola, like we mentioned, off to a great start. 4 field goals. He's got 9 points, including the and-one free throw from way back when, early on in the quarter.
He's just playing within himself, and he's using his body to his advantage. There's not a whole lot of verticality in his game, but, you know, he's 230 pounds. He's using his body against the smaller defenders. He's got great touch,
arc.
Nick. Just
great
touch.
You said it. And as that one drops right through. Another one on the way here for Samuel Darola. Into double figures early.
The official's talking to Scoob. Just let him know. And it is early. I mean, it's early in this game.
So one more on the way for Darola. There's that touch. That one, though, around and out. 2 of 3 from the line in the first for Darola. Here's Bloodsworth. Around the screen from Ruffin. Trying to get it to Ruffin on the baseline. Nice job by Scoob to go get it and able to finish it as well.
Good energy there. Fight for that loose ball. And he runs right. He runs right to his defensive assignment. This could turn into a sideshow. One-on-one. We'll see.
They get the switch here. Matthews now on Ruffin. Matthews trying to ISO up for himself. Matthews crossing over. Has to get rid of it to Coakley. And now Coakley.
5 on the shot clock, Nick.
Driving on Matthews, whip to the corner. Good closeout on the defense. Active hands from Elijah Allen, and now Matthews brings it up in transition. Matthews, little hesitation around the back on Ureem. Leaves it for Beasley, who wasn't ready for it. And then the layup too contested, a little bit too deep under the rim. Couldn't get it to fall, and now it's Coakley. Euro stepping his way. High arcing floater inside, no good. A nice backs out by Elijah Allen, but instead they're going to say it was EA that got a piece of him, and I think a foul against Allen.
A little bit. Good job by Matthews crashing the lane there. And Allen just continued to box out through the loose ball, and they're going to call that.
The refs now getting together, though, to talk about it here for the moment. Matthews, he's ready to inbound under the basket. 3:03 to go in the first quarter. Have some subs here now for both teams. It's going to be Santiago Martinez coming in for the Kraken, as well as Jason Lombard, who you talked about earlier off of the first game of the season. Had a nice scoring outing there. And then Solomon Hearn also checking in for New England.
4 team fouls for the Misfits, so they're at the team foul limit with 3 minutes to go. Kraken will go to the line from here on out for the quarter.
Here's Mendez out on the perimeter. Solomon Hearn crossing over to the basket on Matthews. Kramer was back into the game. He got a piece of it. Now 3-on-1. Allen lofting it up, and how about a double alley-oop as Ruffin and Kramer join in on the slam.
They both did. And usually when that happens, Nick, it results in a miss. They did a good job making sure the 2 points went in, and how about that answer right off the rip?
As Solomon Hearn buries the 3. Who do I give the 2-2 in the scorebook?
Do they get 1 each? What do we do? Yeah, what do we do with that?
That's a good call, but big 3 from Solomon Hearn to put New England back up 3. Bloodsworth, though, trying to answer. He can't there. Rebound battled for it. A nice job by the Misfits to force a second chance. It's knocked out of bounds by New England.
A bit of timeout.
Timeout on the floor with 2:18 to go, quarter number 1. It's 22-19. Misfits and the Kraken. Misfits down to 3.
The energy level picked up there, and that's what the Misfits need to do, I feel like, in this game, considering the matchup is, you know, if you can find a way to get out in transition, take those opportunities when you get it. This Kraken team's going to want to play a half-court style game. They're going to use, their weight advantage to try and bully defenders down low. And these guys got nice touch. So you gotta, when you're playing against that style of play, take your transition baskets when you can get them, and honestly, just stay honest on defense. Just stay honest on defense. A guy like Darola plays a below the rim game. Don't leave your feet on him. Don't fall for the pump fakes. You're gonna have to run and help him when he drives into the lane, because he's gonna back guys down. But when you're backing someone down, you're not conscious of the help defenders. And it's just a couple of adjustments here or there could really benefit the Misfits in this.
A little juice here in and out of the timeout, always a good thing. It'll be Bloodsworth to inbound under the basket. Mendez in his face, 2:18 to go first quarter. Misfits down 3. Allen coming free, gonna take it on the baseline. Allen hanging, couldn't finish, somehow rolled out. Kramer there to battle for it. And he's got the offensive rebound, then stolen away. A nice defensive play there by New England. And now a transition opportunity. Solomon Hearn missed it after the steal from Jason Lombard. And now once again, here comes Kramer and the Misfits. And maybe they'll slow it down. Bloodsworth around the screen, back to Kramer. And here we go. Matthews, no look inside. Scoob Ruffin couldn't finish it off. And then a big rebound underneath. Fresh into the ballgame, Zach Turcott, hauling in the rebound. Mendez exploding for 2.
I'll tell you what, that was a good find by Matthews. Ruffin's got to knock those down. A couple of these shots that Misfits were making in their first couple haven't fallen early in this one. Turcott, the big fella, played his suit down at up at UMass, originally from Spain, or he played over in Spain.
Matthews driving, stopping, turning, and fading. Hitting the shot for Caleb Matthews. He's got 7 first quarter points to lead the way for the Misfits. And now we've got a 24-21 ball game here early on. Still $1:15 to go in quarter number 1. You mentioned the Minutemen from UMass, so what a day for them today as they take down undefeated Miami of Ohio.
Yeah.
And now we'll see what happens to Miami, Ohio. Maybe one of the last 4 in.
They should be in, Nick. They should be in.
Turcott to the basket. Easy path off the window.
See, looks like they want a timeout.
Timeout. Coach Matthews with 57.9 seconds on the clock here. 26-21 as the Misfits trailing the Kraken by 5. Let's do a little quick box score check here as we look down what we got scoring here. Caleb Matthews leading the way for the Misfits, as we mentioned. 7 first quarter points for him. Kevon Kramer, 3 first quarter points. Elijah Allen buried that 3 early on. And then you're getting chip-ins from L.J. Carter, Scoob Ruffin, and Greg Bloodsworth, all with 1 field goal apiece. And you look over on the other side, the New England Kraken, their 2nd game of the year, coming off of their tough loss in the opener. And it's been a Samuel Darola first quarter as he's into double figures. He's 4 of 6 from the floor. And to go along with 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Jamari Coakley, 4 points, 2 field goals inside for him. A couple threes made from Solomon Hearn and Onyekachi Zareem. And then Mendez, Corey Matthews, and Turcotte with field goals apiece.
Taking a look in the division here, the Mid-Atlantic Division standings, Nick. DC Heat and DMV Soldiers lead the way with 2-1 records. And you sit with the Lehigh Valley Flight and your Misfits. The Misfits ahead of the Flight because of the head-to-head. They come in at 1-1 each. Kraken are at 0-1. And then the Tri-State Admirables have already played 4 games, 1-3 on the season.
Allen out of the timeout, mid-range jumper, had some room, couldn't hit. And now the Kraken moving it. Hearn in the corner. He's open for 3, and Solomon Hearn buries another.
Tell you what, this Kraken team might have only scored 94, 84 points in their opening matchup. They have found the offensive recipe here in this first quarter tonight, Nick.
Largest lead of the night for the Kraken here as we wind down the first. It's at 8, 29-21. Cradle to the basket. Turcotte maybe knocked it loose. But Mendez was on the baseline when he picked the basketball up, so that's going to bring possession back to the Misfits. I don't know if the shot clock yet. It'll reset. So 24 on the shot clock. Shot clock now off, 21 on the game clock. Cradle in the corner. Cradle, mid-range contested jumper, elevating over top of a defender and couldn't hit it. And then a whistle and a foul in the backcourt on Scoop Ruffin.
That'd be Ruffin's second foul. Getting tied up.
11.4 to go, and you mentioned 5 fouls in the quarter for the Misfits. So I believe a chance to potentially walk the floor here.
I wonder if I think because it's a double foul, Nick.
No, it was a double foul.
Yeah, we leave that one go.
So 11.4, it'll be possession to the Kraken. They're up 8 on the Misfits, and most likely final shot of the quarter coming here to New England. It's Hearn dribbling it out, back-to-back threes in the quarter. He's got 6. Trying to get it up, gonna have to get it off. Turcotte underneath, and he had plenty of time as the Misfits tried to throw him off with the fake game clock, but didn't work, and Turcotte able to go up and in underneath his second bucket of the quarter, and a 10-point double-digit lead for the Kraken. Excuse me, wait a second, maybe spoke too soon, as they're gonna put 1.2 seconds back on the clock, so bucket stands, but a chance here for the Misfits potentially at the end of the quarter. And I think that'll do it now, as that takes us to the conclusion of quarter number 1. Through 1 here tonight at Ursuline Academy as the Misfits and the Kraken going at it here on TBL TV. 31-21, Misfits down 10. Second quarter action on the horizon. We'll be right back on TBL TV. It's a party here at Ursuline Academy, the home of the Delaware Misfits. And if you haven't been over to check them out, make sure you're able in the area. Get on over here to Wilmington. It is a fun time here on a Friday night. You're through 1 quarter of action. 31-21, Misfits trailing by 10 early to the Kraken, who went on a nice run to close out the quarter. Nick Alessandrini alongside Pat Garianis, Jason Winchell, our producer, Craig Laskowski, our director, and Nick Halliday down on the floor. Hollywood back upstairs as we are now ready and set to start quarter number 2. And Pat, it was the Misfits who got out to the early 10-0 or 6-0 lead, followed by a big run from the Kraken, and then the Kraken able to bring that momentum towards the end of the quarter. They have their largest lead of the night as it stands right now.
Yeah, and you know, look, the Kraken just playing within themselves. Right now, I need to see the Misfits. Look, the energy, DJ's bringing some energy, bringing some juice with the Show Me Love. Misfits gotta match that energy right now. The Kraken just kind of playing their methodical game. They are very comfortable with the way this game's being paced as they start the quarter off with another 3. Misfits gotta push a little bit. They gotta create some chaos, some havoc. get out and run, get some easy buckets to get things going here. The energy's a little too low right now.
Carter trying to ignite him inside, and a little English rolls through for L.J. Carter. Second field goal for Carter after a big timeout last Friday night.
And Carter in that opening game, I believe, had 25 points in that first game of the season. Followed that, or no, actually he had 25 points in the second game, but he was close to that in the first game as well.
Here's Turcotte. Back to Solomon Hearn. 3 to shoot. He got it off, and he hit another one. And that one, I believe, from the outside as well for Solomon Hearn. And he is finding his stroke, his third triple of the first half.
Yeah, these guys, they're shooting the lights out so far, Nick. High percentage, good touch.
Caleb Matthews got inside, tried to go up with the right hand, no good. Hearn now trying to leak ahead of the pack. Carter there, but Hearn able to let him go by and put it back up and in. And a timeout, Coach Matthews yet again, another run to start the second quarter for New England. And they lead 39-23.
I'll tell you what, man, Coach Shea Hannon, he's pumped during this timeout with his team coming off the floor, and how can you not be? They are winning in almost pretty much all facets of the game here so far. Good timeout here. Misfits need to pick it up here. They got to pick it up. Yeah, we've seen them compete at this level. We saw it here last weekend. They've got the talent. They've got the players. Right now, the energy level's just low. You got to lock in here. The Kraken kind of getting what they want right now. Got to try and match that. See if they can do so coming out of this timeout, Nick.
Samuel Girola hasn't been in to start the second quarter. He had 10 first quarter points, and now Solomon Hearn after the 5 second quarter points. He had 6 in the first. He's got 11, so 2 double-digit scorers already here to this point in the game for New England. And we'll see if the Misfits can find their offense here. 10:43 to go, first half, 39-23. It'll be Bloodsworth, L.J. Carter, Caleb Matthews, Malik Beasley, and Isaiah Cradle on the floor for the Misfits. And don't forget, if you want to catch up on all the action that you missed here in the TBL, be sure to sign up for TBL TV League Pass. For just $99.99, you'll be able to follow your favorite teams, watch games live, or replay them anytime you want. Join our team and watch yours at tbltv.tv. A stoppage here down the floor. Officials over at the scores table just trying to iron out some details here. And they just put a couple of seconds back on the clock here, 10:43.
Like to see this team get going offensively, sharing the basketball. Stop the clock again. A lot of stoppages going on here.
I think maybe there's something maybe wrong with the scoreboard for the moment. Looks like we are ready to get going, though. And again, thanks for tuning in here on your Friday night to TBL TV. And don't forget, we've got a doubleheader for the weekend. We are back home live tomorrow night with the Kraken back in action here on TBL TV. So a heads up to make sure you catch us tomorrow night as well. Matthews, little shot fake on the baseline. Matthews off the glass, and Caleb Matthews trying to get the scoring going.
Hey, good job there by Caleb. Good patience. Got himself into a good spot up and in. And right here, this is the side of the floor Misfits got to pick it up on.
Mendez already has one, and man, that one was up.
Hitting everything, man.
Bottoms for Mendez. Another triple on the Kraken are connecting from beyond here in the first half.
They're too comfortable. Got to get them uncomfortable, Nick.
Carter whips it to Bloodsworth, trying to answer. What a closeout there, as that one's blocked by Lombard. And now a transition opportunity for New England. To the basket, Lombard finishes.
True.
6 made threes in the first half already for New England.
Offensively, there's a lot of ISO ball. No passes, just...
Carter able to capitalize that time high off the glass. We'll see if the Misfits get some more ball movement going, but got to find the defense here now, as maybe looking to string together a few stops. Lombard. Driving kick now to Turcotte in the corner, as Lombard regains possession here on the baseline. Reverse, hanging up in the air, no good. Rebound brought in by Cradle. And good job there by the Misfits to get the stop.
Good stop there, Nick. Good start. Keep that momentum going. Gonna move. A lot of standing around going on.
Matthews to the basket. Couldn't finish, but the foul will get 2 free throws. And you heard Coach Shahan in the Kraken, as soon as Matthews touches the ball in the wing, they scream shooter. And then he decides to put it on the floor, trying to get to the rim, earned himself a trip to the line.
That's a smart thing to do, right? As a shooter, opportunities like that, these guys are going to press up on you, right? They're going to press up on you, not like give you any space to shoot. If you can create the space by driving, at least get them to take a one step back. You get back to taking your shots again. That's just good basketball. Taking what the defense gives you. Obviously, we know Caleb, high IQ guy, Nick. He's the former Gatorade Player of the Year 2017-18 here at Delaware. Then went off and, started his career in NJIT, and then, had a pretty good career at Wilmington University right down the street in college. So, he's just a headsy ball player.
Great free throw shooter, knocks down both of them. He's got 11 points into double figures now for the Misfits is Caleb Matthews. First one of the evening, lead cut down to 14, under 9 to go in the half. DeRola back into the game now with 10 points for Coach Hannon. Inside, no good, but got his own rebound. Back up top now, leads to an open three, and another one drops. This time, once again, it's Philip Gerard getting in on the scoring, and the 7th made three of the half for New England, and they are unconscious to start this one. Matthews now on the baseline. Turning, fading, tough shot. It won't go along off iron.
And Nick, they're not even drawing iron on these shots. I mean, they're like nothing but net. Shooting clinic to start this one off.
DeRola, my goodness, trying to keep it going. Couldn't hit that one. And the Misfits down 18. Matthews pulls it, lets it fly. No good on the contested three straight away. The Misfits getting some tough contested looks here in the second quarter.
Yeah, these shots aren't falling. It's not falling for the Misfits right now, and right now everything's falling for the Kraken. This is a good setup. You got
Matthews,
your big man down on Bloodsworth.
Big mismatch, trying to get inside. Bloodsworth taking the contact, had to wrap him up a little bit. And I believe this foul going to be down on the floor.
That's tough. And it's 6'6" versus 5'9". Tough.
Not to mention the weight factor as well. You know, Matthews has the size overall, and Bloodsworth on the smaller side, still trying to make things tough for 32. So Gerard will inbound. They go right back to Matthews. Good hands, though, underneath by Isaiah Cradle, who we know is a great defender. And now Matthews will inbound under the basket here. 12 to shoot for the Kraken. Trying to get it up to Onyekachi Zuri.
Traveling. Man.
Don't miss that one. Now he stops his dribble. Hands off to Coakley. 4 to shoot for Jamari Coakley. Step back. And he's fouled. Carter stepping underneath. No room to land. And now 3 free throws coming up for Jamari Coakley.
You did your job there. That's a step back 3. Lefty fading to the right side. That's going to be, if he makes that one, you kind of tip your cap. LJ just, you go into that land space. These guys are crafty.
First one off the mark, yeah, for Coakley. Another one to come for 12 in baby blue. 9 Kraken in on the scoring so far in the ball game. 0 for the first 2 for Coakley. That's his first trip to the line tonight. He'll have one more. 7 Misfits in on the scoring for Coach Matthews. And 0 of 3 from the line for Jamari Coakley, but you got to box out on Onyekachi Zuri. And they're able to get possession there. Carter, catch and shoot from the corner. It won't count because of a charge.
So headsy right there. I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due on that one, Nick. Gerard steps right in, even though no shots going up. He knows where he's at on the floor. After the pass is made, he takes that charge. That's just a headsy basketball play. You got to be impressed right here with this Kraken team and their IQ.
Exactly. You talked about the experience factor,
Yep.
Of the older level of these players. DeRola looking to get back into it. His corner 3 was open, no good. Bloodsworth tracks down the rebound, and now numbers for the Misfits. Cradle to the basket, couldn't finish it. It was contested. Brought in by Malik Beasley, trying to find somebody. Instead finds Zareem, and now a turnover. Coakley, Euro step, left-hand floater. No good, tipped out of bounds. That should be and will be Misfit basketball. 47-29, under 7 to go first half. On TBL TV, powered by 302. Nick Allison Gritty alongside Pat Garianis, our producer Jason Winchell, Craig Laskowski, our director, and Nick Halliday and Nick Halliday and Chris Hollywood, as we call him.
Hollywood Widener.
Hollywood Widener, there you go.
Scoob Ruffin back into the game, Nick.
See if he can get something going. Cradle to the basket, off the glass, and good.
Good take. Now you got to stack up stops. Got to stack up some stops, Nick.
Trying to get this thing within single digits by the half.
Exactly
right? You always have a
right.
goal if you're Coach Matthews. That's the first field goal for Cradle. Good defense on Darola. Now Zareem going to launch a three. Overshot it into the hands of Scoob, who tried to get it to Bloodsworth. Bloodsworth, the heads he played, almost get it back from Coakley, but now numbers as Darola inside over Carter, able to finish, and that's what he did all first quarter. Long timeout on the floor as Jamari Coakley finds his first field goal of quarter number 2, coming off a 10-point quarter number 1.
Tell you what, man, he's Duradola. He is a headsy player, man, and he's got. I mean, that's just tremendous touch finishing there. No other way to put it.
Bloodsworth, 3 is short. Beasley trying to track down the rebound, can't get there. And out of bounds it goes.
It's been a struggle tonight, the Misfits shooting from the perimeter, something they did so well here just a week ago. Haven't been able to find the range.
Getting outscored 17-10 here in quarter number 2. As Coakley brings it up for New England. Coakley hung up in the air, gets it back up top to Darola. Darola, nice help defense by Scoob, able to block it, and now numbers and a chance for a highlight for Ruffin, and he throws it down.
Good work. Those are the buckets you got to take, right? You're going to have your opportunities against this team to get out and run. You got to finish those transition possessions off. Now, try and get another stop. You got to start stacking these type of things together, Nick.
Spinning to the basket. Defense from Beasley forced the miss, but nobody saw Darola coming as 3 Misfits got held up under the basket. And a put back on the offensive rebound for Darola, and a turnover. A tough one there for the Misfits.
Again, you do one thing great with the help defense. You come, you get the block. But then no one's left there. Again, it's just attention to detail. It's just focus. You got to lock in right here.
Here's Philip Gerard feeding down to Zareem on the block. Carter going to give him some space. Zareem elevates, floater with the right hand is up and through.
These guys got a really high IQ game about them, Nick.
Bloodsworth on the baseline. Nice leave to Beasley, and he lays it in. Easiest field goal for Beasley and the Misfits here in the second quarter.
Good easy bucket there.
Darola sees an opportunity. LJ Carter takes it right away. Carter, nice bounce pass to Cradle, deflected. Cradle able to get it back. Gonna still try to take it himself. Couldn't finish amongst 2 Kraken, and Coakley tracks down the rebound quickly up ahead to Matthews.
Gotta be smart. You gotta value every possession. Value every possession here. 1-on-2, 2 guys sitting around the perimeter. They gotta crash down as well.
Long rebound to Ruffin, out to Bloodsworth. Bloodsworth in transition on the open floor. That's when he's at his best. Easy finger roll for Gregory Bloodsworth. Timeout, Coach Hannon in the Kraken with 3:52 to go in the half, and the deficit cut now to 16, 53-37.
Yeah, a couple of opportunities in transition to get buckets. The Misfits took advantage of most of them, and they just got to figure out a way in the half court to limit these Kraken. These looks are too good. That's what this comes down to. They're getting looks at the rim or wide open perimeter shots. They've got to contest more, and that comes down to energy and effort. And if they can get those going here, if they can get that going to close this half out and carry it into the second half, 16 points in this type of game, more than manageable. That's why you see it all the time in the NBA game. These teams, no lead's safe. And it's the same thing here. If you can get hot, you can get going. That's how the Kraken were able to extend this lead. The same fortune can flip onto the Misfits side. So they've got to keep within striking distance here. And it's going to come down to effort. And you're just going to have to play real hard.
Don't forget, the Big Baller brand is the official merchandise uniform partner of the Basketball League, outfitting our teams with high-performance uniforms, delivering premium fan merchandise across the league this season. Triple B, as we are back underway out of the timeout. See if the Misfits can get a stop here on this end of the floor. Here's Onyekashi Zuri. Backing down the smaller Isaiah Cradle. Cradle trying to close out on him, fading away and hitting is Onyekashi Zuri.
These guys are incredible with this. I mean, it's back down after back down, fade away with such great touch. You got to appreciate what you're seeing there from the Kraken. Misfits just have to find a way.
Bloodsworth almost got the roll in there. It falls out, so 2 free throws coming up for the former Smyrna Eagle. And he'll head to the free throw line. Bloodsworth 4 points today. First trip to the charity stripe comes here. So 2 free throws for Gregory Bloodsworth, 55-37, right around this deficit here now through the second half of quarter number 2, as you see Kevon Kramer trying to stay loose in the hallway there.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, obviously he's had some pretty severe knee issues pop up throughout his collegiate career. He's trying to get comfortable, it seems. Hopefully he can re-enter this game.
As it stands now, no Kramer or Malik Beasley in the ballgame for Coach Matthews, so a little bit of a smaller lineup here for the Misfits as Bloodsworth knocks down the free throws. Zareem once again, and another basket for Onyekashi Zareem.
Tough. It's tough, man. These guys are just playing such a high-level IQ game, just taking their spots. Nothing truly exceptional other than using their bodies and finding ways to find the open man to get easy baskets.
Mendez had his pass deflected. Smart play by not trying to re-corral it. It'll stay down this end with the Kraken. 2:34 to go, 15 to shoot for New England. So they get it in back to Zareem. He's been the hot hand. 6 second quarter points. Mendez has been hot too. That 3 no good. Rebound battled for. Bloodsworth has it. And now up ahead to Carter. Carter going to step into a 3 in transition. LJ Carter rattles one home from beyond.
Hopefully you get some of those start falling, Nick. That's going to be key. They shot the ball so well in that opening night. Tonight they haven't had the same fortune. Again, though, keep yourself within striking distance and trust in your shots.
Darola back to Zareem. Can he keep it going? And that's what it's been like for Onyekashi Zareem and the Kraken here in half number 1. Bank was open from beyond. Everything falling for New England.
Absolutely. Unbelievable shooting half.
9 points in the quarter for Onyekashi Zareem. Now 2-on-2 after the turnover. Kick out. Mendez. Transition 3 is up, and it's in.
This is incredible. There's no other word for it.
3 triples in the quarter for Mendez alone. And now with a minute and a half to go in the half, the lead right back up to 21. Was at 15 a few moments ago. Carter trying to get it back there, and another big 3 for LJ Carter, trying to give the Misfits some momentum here as we wind down the first half.
I need it. Again, you got to try and stay close, make things difficult for this Kraken team, and hope that the shooting touch starts to lose them a little bit.
Hearn, shot fake from beyond, leads into a baseline floater. No good. Should be a foul going the other way as Zareem took out LJ Carter. And a little smirk from Onyekashi Zareem said, hey, they got me this time.
Yeah, look, I mean, these guys are going to play. They're playing physical. There's a lot of gamesmanship going on. A lot of veterans in this group, and they're finding ways to win those little battles. Sometimes that bends the rules a little bit. It isn't a foul unless someone sees it, right? I mean,
that's how it goes. That's right. They got to see it. Carter trying to stay hot off the dribble. That one had a chance around and out. Should stay here as we have a whistle and a foul as Clarence McBride into the game for the first time here. And we know that he brings the energy. And once again, that time with the hustle play, creating a second chance for his team.
Clarence did a tremendous job on opening night of bringing the juice off the bench, keeping the energy level high. Those are the kind of plays, that's the kind of role that he has on this group. Nice work, and now got to knock down these free throws.
5th team foul against the Kraken with 54.5 seconds to go in the half. So some free throws coming up here for Clarence McBride, former Sussex Central Golden Knight. And now just awaiting the free throws to come as our official at the scores table. And you look at L.J. Carter, what he's been able to do here in the second quarter for the Misfits. He's got 10 points, 12 now in the ball game for L.J. Carter.
Can hear Kayvon Kramer. He's talking about calf. He's got some calf tightness going on.
No, that's not good again.
Looks like they got some kind of stim going on down here to try and loosen it up.
McBride knocks down the first. Another one on the way for Clarence McBride. As this one could bring the lead to 16. Unfortunately, around and out. Lead at 17 with 52 seconds to go as we wind down half
Get a
number
stop
one.
here. Misfits need a stop right here in the worst way. Get a stop and a score to close this thing off. End on a little run to finish the half off, and you can kind of ride that momentum and talk yourself into things in the second half.
Mendez got
Can't
around
have.
his defender, but missed the layup at the basket. And McBride, of course, with the rebound. 32 seconds, 22 on the shot clock, 10 separating. As the Misfits trying to keep it rolling. Bloodsworth on the feed from Carter. Steps into a mid-range two. It's short. And the rebound to Lombard with 20 seconds to go. Shot clock off.
It's a good look. Would have been huge if he was able to knock that one down. Have to finish here. Do not give them a bucket.
Lombard with 7 seconds is fouled by Bloodsworth, but only the third team foul against the Misfits, so a few more to give here with 5.4 seconds. So no, that'll be the fourth, excuse me.
He's got to be careful because the 2 fouls under a minute can put you on the line. As you can see, they bumped the fouls all the way up to the limit. So
that's right. So
even though
do not foul. 4 seconds. Onyekachi Zareem. It won't count anyway. An offensive foul on Lombard.
McBride
has taken the charge. You got it. Clarence McBride.
It's a little taste of your own medicine, right? You guys made a high IQ play, taking the charge on a non-shooter. We can do the same thing. Nice job by McBride. Good work getting the stop. If you can get something here, even better. This will be a little short. All right. Unbelievable first half for the Kraken, but if you're the Misfits, you end the quarter on a 4-0 run. If you could find a way to kind of program yourself here at halftime, this is a long, like I said earlier, Nick, long game. A lot of basketball left to be played here at Ursuline Academy.
A lot of basketball left to come here on TBL TV as the Misfits will take a 17-point deficit into the locker room to the visiting New England Kraken. The Kraken bury 8 threes in half number one, and some work to do for the Misfits, but as Pat said, a lot of basketball left to come here from Ursuline Academy. Second half of action on TBL TV coming up after the break.
Triple B's in the TBL done linked up. Boy, it's about to be one of the coldest seasons in the world. Trust me when I tell you. Hey, and we got that merch coming to you. Yeah, hats, hoodies, T-shirts. You want it all. You got to look sharp at the game while you over there cheering. Yes, indeed. We got 38, I say again, 38 teams Come on now, this is the real deal. You talking about a league? You better come see it. Triple B's in the TBL done linked up. Boy, it's about to be one of the coldest seasons in the world. Trust me when I tell you. Hey, and we got that merch coming to you. Yeah, hats, hoodies, t-shirts. You want it all. You got to look sharp at the game while you over there cheering. Yes, indeed. We got 38, I say again, 38 teams. Come on now, this is the real deal. You talking about a league? You better come see it. Triple B's in the TBL done linked up. Boy, it's about to be one of the coldest seasons in the world. Trust me when I tell you. Hey, and we got that merch coming to you. Yeah, hats, hoodies, T-shirts. You want it all. You got to look sharp at the game while you over there cheering. Yes, indeed. We got 38, I say again, 38 teams. Come on now. This is the real deal. You talking about a league? You better come see it. Triple B's in the TBL done linked up. Boy, it's about to be one of the coldest seasons in the world. Trust me when I tell you. Hey, and we got that merch coming to you. Yeah, hats, hoodies, T-shirts. You want it all. You got to look sharp at the game while you over there cheering. Yes, indeed. We got 38, I say again, 38 teams. Come on now. This is the real deal. You talking about a league? You better come see it.
And welcome back live on TBL TV, your home for the Delaware Misfits as they welcome in the New England Kraken here at the half. 63-46, Misfits down 17 as we are moments away from getting the third quarter underway. Nick Allison-Drini alongside Pat Garianis, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday, Craig Laskowski, and Chris Hollywood-Widener as we are getting ready for half number 2. Pat in some room for the Misfits to make up here as we get things going, as couldn't really find the offense that we saw last Friday night here in the opener where they were hitting everything from all over the floor, and it turns out tonight that's the Kraken as they've been red hot offensively here, and they got a big lead to start.
Yeah, the Kraken just play a really fundamental type of game, man. They don't get sped up, and they shot the lights out. They made the right pass, and they shot the lights out in that first half. Misfits, a little bit of a cold shooting first half for them, and yeah, defensively they got to stay at home more often and not look to gamble. And I think they'll have a shot to come back. Again, long basketball game here tonight.
As we are back underway, third quarter is working it around the perimeter are the Kraken, as it's Coakley And here is DeRola. Big first half for DeRola. Contested 3 there, and a shot clock violation. Yep. There it is. Good closeout by Isaiah Cradle, and that's the way you want to start off half number 2 if you're the Misfits.
And you can see, turns to his bench. He gets things out. That was a great defensive possession right there for the Misfits, and that's what they're going to have to stack together is possessions like that.
And another issue with the clock here. We'll get this looked at for the moment.
Should be 11. There you go.
That's right. So 17-point deficit to start half number 2 for the Delaware Misfits. So some room to make up. But again, we know that they have the firepower to do so. We've seen it. And it all starts here with Caleb Matthews bringing it up.
Good sign here, Nick. Kevon Kramer back onto the floor. He was, again, getting his calf kind of worked on throughout the end of that first half, and at halftime, some stim, trying to get that muscle nice and relaxed, prevent it from cramping, and he's back out there. That's a good sign.
So Matthews to inbound. It'll be Matthews, Kramer, Cradle, Allen, and Carter to start here for Coach Matthews and the Misfits. Here's Matthews, Caleb on the left.
5 on the shot clock.
4 down for Matthews. Carter going to have to make something happen. Carter got to get it up. Doesn't see the shot clock. Kramer not going to get it off. And the Misfits just losing track of the shot clock there on their first offensive possession of half number 2.
How about this little let's do it in the background, Nick? That's tremendous. Waka Flocka Flame.
I'll tell you, he's one of the best. Coakley left him, and he makes him pay for it.
Can't happen. These guys, you got to stay right up on them.
7 points for Jamari Coakley. And now the lead to 20, largest of the night. Matthews, shot fake, got to roll off his feet. Now he gets inside over top of Zareem. Can't finish. Rebound battled for Elijah Allen. Tips it in the hands of Coakley, and now Coakley bounce pass to DeRola. DeRola with a head of steam.
It's good work by the Kraken in transition. Turning defense into offense there.
Kraken open up with a 5-0 start to the third quarter. Mid-range jumper off the hands of Elijah Allen, no good.
No one there crashing the boards offensively.
Good hands by EA this time to take it away. Numbers for the Misfits. Allen around the back to Cradle. Cradle couldn't finish, got his own rebound. Second chance for Isaiah Cradle is good. So first bucket of the second half comes for Isaiah Cradle and the Misfits there on the putback. And we're a few minutes into third quarter action, and the deficit back to 20, 68-48 here at Ursuline Academy. Game number 3 on TBL TV for the Delaware Misfits. Coming into this one, Pat, with a 1-1 record. Dropped the last one on the road to DMV. And the Kraken coming off and a loss their first time out. Corey Matthews' 3 is off the mark.
All right, let's see what the secondary offense looks like here.
Cradle, he's open, lets it go, and got one. Isaiah Cradle able to bang one home from straight away.
Get a couple of those to fall. Again, it changes the whole outlook of this game. There's a struggle to shoot in the first half. Maybe the fortunes can change here in the second half. Again, you don't want to leave the shooters now.
Here's Onyekachi Zareem. He had a few big field goals. They let him get to the free throw line. Mid-range jumper, no good. Kramer battling for the rebound with DeRola. Cradle comes down and now spins around Zareem. In transition, Cradle to Matthews. As Allen skies for the offensive rebound. Contact, no whistle as he was hit hard from behind. Then he takes it right back away. EA with the theft and the finish.
Yeah, nice work. Again, that's going to have to do that, right? And these officials are letting things go. They're going to have to play physical with this group.
DeRola trying to back in on Matthews. Had a lot of success doing that in the first quarter. And high off the window, a little chest bump there for Samuel DeRola. And he's got 4 points now in the third quarter. He's got 18 for the game. LJ Carter fading away off one leg.
He's got 18. He had 6 points and 4 rebounds in their opener. Unbelievable performance from him tonight.
Yeah, he's gotten going. Here's Coakley. After the fadeaway jumper by Carter, lead down only to 15. To the basket and able to finish over top of Kramer. A nice job getting downhill and finishing for Jamari Coakley. Matthews quickly on the other end. Stops the dribble, has to get rid of it. Trying to get to Carter as Matthews bats it away. It'll be Matthews to inbound here near sideline. As we just tick under 8 minutes to go, quarter number 3. 17-point lead for the Kraken here on the road. Cradle into Matthews. Matthews got a piece of it. No whistle. Kramer found on the way up. No whistle again. Really letting them play here tonight in Wilmington. Darola inside on Cradle. No good. Rebound misses off the window into the hands of Elijah Allen. Up ahead to Carter. Carter couldn't track it down, out of bounds, and the Misfits turn it over. So into a little bit of a track meet here as we've gotten some sloppy play in the last minute or so. Both teams with a few turnovers as we try to slow things down here in Wilmington at Ursuline Academy, home this spring of the Misfits. As I believe we had a whistle
technical
down on the floor.
I think we got a technical here, Nick.
Yeah, that's one going to go against the Misfits. So technical free throws here for New England. And it's off the mark. Shooting him was Philip Gerard. And 0 for 1 on the technical. Kramer trying to lobby his case to our official. So it seems like every time the Misfits can get on a little run here, they get a stop, able to get a few buckets to go or string together some baskets. It's always a big play on the other end from New England to really halt the momentum. So we'll see if the Misfits can find a little bit of rhythm here. 7:34 to go, third quarter action. Just a 17-point lead, and we talked about it, Pat, here in the TBL, that can be erased rather quickly. As we have a stoppage down on the floor.
It looks like maybe some folks in the crowd are going to get reprimanded. We'll see.
Hey, got to stay clean at the TBL, right?
That's correct. That is correct.
Back underway, 7.5 to play, 72-55 in favor of the Kraken. Coakley feeds it inside to Matthews. Matthews trying to whip it up top to Darola. Good hand by Carter, but Darola able to track it down. One on the shot clock, has to get it up. That is deep, and that about sums up the evening for the New England Kraken as Samuel Darola looks at the shot clock, launches it up from just beyond half court, and buries it.
When it's your night, Nick. There's nothing more that could be said about that.
A whistle and a foul as Cradle against downhill. 2 free throws coming up for the former Smyrna Eagle with 6:52 to go, third quarter. And now 21 points for number 1, Samuel Darola, to lead the way for the New England Kraken. So Darola been the go-to guy here on the road for New England, trying to bring the Kraken their first win in the TBL this season. And now the lead to 20, and now I believe another whistle down on the floor, and maybe another technical.
There was another technical here. Frustration's hitting a boiling point.
It'll be Jamari Coakley set to take some free throws on the other side. So the Misfits, as we hear, I think it's a technical against Coach Andre Matthews, I think, as it was reported to us up here in the booth. So our officials just trying to figure out something here. Did they shoot the technical free throw?
They did. One free throw on the tech.
Coakley.
And now we'll have the personal foul free throws. And then it'll be Kraken ball again.
So Coakley made the free throw. And that gives him 6 third quarter points. He's now into double figures with 10. And then Cradle now, after the foul, as we mentioned, the shooting foul that he was the recipient of, will now send him to the free throw line. Able to knock down the first for Isaiah. Isaiah doing the scoring at least in this quarter for the Misfits. 6 points for him, just 10 points in the quarter for the Misfits so far. Lead back down to 20 after the first free throw, and now another discussion with our officials.
Looks like we're going to take a TV timeout. Yes, we missed the TV timeout, Nick. So we're going to take it in between the free throws now.
Now let's take it with them. We'll take a break here on TBL TV. 6:52 to go, third quarter. Misfits and the Kraken here in Wilmington. Some work to do for the Misfits when we come back. They trail by 20, 76 to 56. We'll be right back on TBL TV. And welcome back live inside TBL TV. Nick Allison-Drini alongside Pat Gurianis, Jason Winchell, Craig Laskowski, Nick Halliday, and Chris Hollywood Widener. We got a full crew here on hand for Misfits basketball. Another Friday night in Wilmington at Ursuline Academy. 76-56, 6:52 to go third quarter. Misfits down 20 with Cradle at the free throw line. Made the first timeout. Second one, though, no good off the mark for Isaiah.
And Misfits, again, had a chance. They got it at the game within 15, but Kraken just finding a way to keep their distance here.
Big part has been because of that guy, Samuel DeRola, short on that three. Caleb Matthews back in the game for Coach Matthews, and here's Bloodsworth. No look pass to the corner. Cradle trying to keep the scoring going, and he does. Corner three for Isaiah Cradle, a 9-point quarter.
First time we're seeing this. A little pressure, man-to-man full court from the Misfits.
Trying to speed them up a bit, as you mentioned back in the first half. Lead down to 17. See if the Misfits can put something together. DeRola, nobody there. Free path to the basket, and one. Samuel DeRola. 23 points for DeRola. And we got a lot of time left here at Ursuline.
Only had 6 and 4 in that first game. He's upping his game here in Delaware. That is for sure.
And don't forget, the official game ball of the TBL is provided by Baden Sports. For over 40 years, Baden has delivered top quality equipment supporting the passion for a better game. Go to BadenSports.com for more information. 3-point play successful for DeRola. Carter to the basket, fading away, a little contact, and he finishes. He's looking for the foul.
A lot of contact, but the officials they're consistent.
That's right. That's all you got to be, right?
There's an offensive. That's a good call there. Yep. Never got the feet set, but they're consistently letting them play. And you have to adjust. You got to adjust to the way that it's being called, kind of trying to overcome those kind of that kind of adversity. There's the word. I was looking for the word, Nick. My God.
I'm sorry, I should have helped you out there. That's what partners are for. Bloodsworth, mid-range jumper short. Bloodsworth just a little short on his jumpers today as they try to go up ahead to Matthews. Has to save it around the back. He goes, and now should have a 2-on-2. Carter and Scoob. Carter going to take it himself. Deep three. No good. And the rebound to Jamari Coakley. DeRola now. No look pass. Matthews cherry pick it open. Easy layup.
Got to value possessions, Nick. Trying to come back from this many down.
Back to 20 with 5:14 to go. Still a lot of time, as we mentioned, though. So see if the Misfits can get going. Kramer to the basket, contacted by Zareem. So free throws coming up for Kevon Kramer. And again, Kramer battling those calf issues earlier in the ballgame. Some calf tightness, had to leave for a majority of that second quarter. Had 3 first quarter points. And now a chance to grab his first points of half number 2. First free throw for Kramer is up and good. Don't forget to stay updated on the latest news, signings, scores, and more by following the Basketball League on social media. So one more on the way for Kevon Kramer. You mentioned Hofstra Bryant, a Mount Pleasant Green Knight. like our very own Nick Halliday. And Kramer with a nice outing that first time out. Him and Malik Beasley had big games inside. And second free throw here for Kevon Kramer as the lefty bangs it home.
You got to be careful here with Mendez coming back in, number 30 in blue. He was lighting it up in the first half, Nick. Got to be careful with him.
3 of 4 from beyond the arc for Mendez, all coming in that second quarter.
He and Lombard back into the game.
Now 10 threes in the ball game for New England.
A lot of stoppages going on. A lot of stoppages happening.
The officials trying to sort some things out down on the floor again, it seems. And now looks like the players being sent to their designated benches. As once again, Kramer talking with our officials at half court. So a minor discussion, again, not sure what the issue is here as Kramer kind of signals to his team to go over to the bench. I think he just wants some alone time with our officials. So
it looks like, are they talking maybe like a foreign substance? Because of the stem on his calf? I don't know what the heck is going on here.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get an update from down on the floor. But definitely a puzzling situation with 5:01 to go, quarter number 3, 81-63. The deficit back within 20, 18-point lead for the New England Kraken, who have made the trip down from New England. Formerly the Rhode Island Kraken, and Coach Shea Hannon was an assistant coach, and now we're getting word from our Craig Laskowski. Well, there you have it. Thank you, Craig, getting the update from down under. Here we go, Pat. Kevon Kramer has that leg brace on, and the New England Kraken have complained to the officials that they are hurting the legs of the opposing players and the defenders.
Now they're checking the stim machine.
It's Onyekachi Zareem now over here where Kramer was getting some work done. Our Benny Fulton's on. We have to see if he's got an update for us. We'll see if we can figure that out or get some more information regarding that.
I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, we're back to basketball.
And a turnover to start.
They stepped over the line. Let's get focusing back on hoops here, Nick. We're back to focusing on hoops finally. And the Misfits trying to figure out this Kraken equation. See if they can do so.
It's been a tough one. Might have to get Matt Damon in here to solve it.
Oh, man.
Mendez ahead of the pack. That's a good play by Scoop Ruffin. And he was able to get a hand on that one in transition. And Mendez hits the deck. It'll be Misfit basketball.
Hey, listen, they're letting this thing be physical. Be physical. You know what I mean, right? Nick? I mean,
you said you got to adjust to the way the game's being officiated.
Absolutely. They'll get Malik Beasley back into the game.
But I will say, I've never heard of that brace argument before. And again,
I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I don't think we have all the information.
We don't. We don't have all the information, that's for sure.
Carter showing off the handles. Bloodsworth.
Need to stack good possessions here. I didn't shoot that.
Wide open. No good for Bloodsworth. A deep one. Carter again trying to settle for the 3. Team down by 18. Rebound with 4.5 to go. And bringing it up here is Lombard.
LJ had a nice little mid-range shot from the baseline. Like to see him take that next time.
Trying to turn the corner. Solomon Hearn over top of Caleb Matthews finishes. 13 points for Solomon Hearn. And there's LJ Carter.
Way to push that thing in transition. But here you go. This is where the money's going to be made. Got to find a way to stop this Kraken offense consistently.
Mendez shot fake once again, trying to get by Matthews. This time, though, Matthews able to recover, poke it away from behind. It'll stay Kraken basketball with 4 minutes to go in the quarter. LJ Carter now past Sari up to 18 points to lead the way for the Misfits. And here comes Turcotte into the game alongside Samuel Kunhu, who is in for the first time wearing 22. $18-point lead for the Kraken of New England. And here's Lombard. Now they look at Mendez spitting in the corner, turning, fading, and able to hit.
Man, these are not easy shots these guys are hitting, Nick. These fadeaway shots that are contested.
Carter Ezzy trying to get past Lombard, high off the window, draws the foul. L.J. Carter taking it upon himself here in the third quarter to get the scoring back going for the Misfits. Down by 20 and trains to cut in at the charity stripe for L.J. Carter.
Fourth team foul it should be on the Kraken for the quarter with 3:38 to go. They should be shooting from here on out.
Carter back at the line for the Misfits, knocks down the free throw. And I guess I shouldn't have said back at. First free throw attempt for the night for LJ, knocks it down, and another one to come. It's Carter, Bloodsworth, Beasley, Scoob, and Cradle on the floor for Coach Matthews. 2 free throws good, 20 points now for LJ Carter, 8 of them coming here in the third. Mendez has been very efficient. Hezzy on Bloodsworth to the basket, through contact, and one as Beasley got a piece of him, and he was able to finish regardless.
Just finding a way to break down the defense right off the dribble. I mean, it's immediate. It's immediate. It's
putting them on their heels a little bit.
They are, and you got to be impressed, because you look down there, you're thinking, you know, Misfits with the guard play should have the foot speed advantage. It's just under the radar quickness here, and the finishing ability around the rim is just it's very good for the Kraken tonight.
3 for Cradle, no good. Offensive rebound for Beasley, contested over top of Turcotte, and finishes. First bucket of the second half for Malik Beasley. He's got 6. And now Lombard kicking to Kunu. He'll step into a mid-range jumper. Kunu, no good. Rebound saved by Scoob. And now up ahead to L.J. Carter. Under 3 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Carter to the basket.
There you go. Good work. You get back on defense. Got to get back on defense.
10-point quarter for L.J. Carter. Mendez, another mid-range. He's been pure. That one, though, off the mark. Kunu with the rebound finds Mendez cutting on the baseline, but he couldn't handle it.
And yet again, a chance here to close the quarter out and try and draw this game in. We get a timeout.
Timeout on the floor. I believe we'll decipher it right here.
Under TV time.
We might as well take it with them then. A timeout here on TBL TV. We'll be right back with 2:45 to go. Quarter number 3, 88-71. Misfits down 17, but still a lot of basketball left for Mercilin Academy. We'll be right back. And welcome back inside TBL TV, your home for the Delaware Misfits, as they welcome in the New England Kraken. Game number 3 on the season. Nick Allison-Drini alongside Pat Garianis, Jason Winchell, Craig Laskowski, Nick Holliday, and Chris Hollywood-Widener. 2:45 to go, third quarter. Misfits down 17, 88-71. And don't forget to stay updated on the latest news, signing, scores, and more. Follow the Basketball League on all social media. LJ Carter, 10-point quarter for him. He's got 20. See if he can keep it rolling. Kramer on Kunu. Carter ready for the catch and shoot 3, and he's got another one, trying to bring the Misfits back himself.
That's it. Good work. They work off of Kramer. All the attention goes to him. Kicks out to Carter, who is a dead-eye shooter. He's shown that through his collegiate career and here in the first couple of games for the Misfits. Just nice offense right there.
Lead down to 14. That's the lowest it's been since the second quarter. Do they force a turnover on the other side? No, but able to knock it away. And the energy, you can sense it. As you mentioned, you were looking for that earlier in the game, and we're seeing a little bit of that here out of the timeout.
You saw a couple shots go down. Obviously, the stoppages, I think, kind of agitated the Misfits as a group. You're seeing the energy level pick up here. You saw some misses at some point here from the Kraken, which kind of builds into that momentum. But they've got to close it out. Still 2 minutes to go. You can't lose the progress you've made.
Kunu, this would hurt. Deep 3, airballed into the hands of Kramer. Here come the Misfits trying to cut into the deficit. Bloodsworth downhill through contact. Lefty layup goes in 1.
Good work right there. Again, that was a good seal by Beasley. He had Kunu there pinned. Bloodsworth felt the defender come. Kunu tries to get around him. He bumps Bloodsworth, and that's just good body control on the finish. And here you go. Misfits finish these last 2 minutes here. You know, you talked about before half, you wanted to try and get it to single digits. The same rule applies here. You were down 20 with about 4 minutes to go. We're now under 2. You got a chance to get this thing under double digits going into the fourth quarter. That would be a massive win for the Misfits if they can finish it off.
3-point play successful for Bloodsworth. 88-77, 11-point game, 1:45 and ticking third quarter. Misfits on a little run here. Stuck in the air, almost turned it over. Lombard retracts it, 14 to shoot for the Kraken. Back up top, here's Mendez. Kick to the corner, 3 is up. Big shot, no good. Rebound, though, to Turcotte over top of Kramer and Beasley.
Turcotte got away with a push-off there.
In the middle, poked it away, Isaiah Cradle, and then Bloodsworth trying to get it back to him, and that should be stay down this end. It's going to be Misfit basketball. Cradle able to recover and knock it off of Lombard. Possession, Delaware.
That's it. Play physical, right? Play physical. You can see the Kraken looking for a call, and that's all the Misfits are doing is matching the physicality level these last couple of minutes, and it ain't so fun on the other end, is it? So, nice work. And again, let's continue to execute here, Nick. Stack possessions.
Carter dribbling on the perimeter, 15 to shoot for the Misfits, down 11. Bloodsworth sizing up Lombard. Off the dribble, Bloodsworth, contact, no whistles. That one falls short into the hands of Turcotte. And Hearn leading a break up ahead to Mendez. Left-handed layup is good over top of Carter. And a big change of events there after the miss. But Bloodsworth up ahead of the pack as he hands off to LJ. Carter, big 3 off the glass. It falls for LJ Carter.
It's a big-time shot off the glass. Sometimes you need that. You got to get back. Again, now you got to stack again. Stack a good defensive possession here now.
Deficit to 10, the lowest in some time. Mendez, though, continues to dominate. This time he gets downhill and finishes at the rim.
He just finds a way, man, Mendez. He's not going to flashy. Look at this. Nice shot.
Bloodsworth, reverse.
About 2 seconds separating shot and game clock. Misfits see if they can get a stop here.
Lombard holding. And you heard Pat say it, a few seconds separating game and shot, 92-82. Misfits right back in this game, looking for a stop to close the quarter. Mendez open for 3, no good. Turcotte with an offensive rebound, and now a chance for a shot at the buzzer. Up top to Hearn, this will count if it goes. Solomon Hearn with a tough one at the end of the quarter, and a big shot for the Kraken as they're looking to see if it went.
It did. It looked like it was good. That offensive rebound. Can't let that offensive rebound happen. Nonetheless, good finish to the quarter by the Misfits. They've got to keep that energy up to start this fourth quarter off, Nick.
4-3 of the game for Solomon Hearn, but the biggest one, maybe that one, as that takes us to the end of the third. 95-82, 13-point deficit for the Misfits, but got a little momentum as we head to the fourth. We'll be right back on TBL TV. And welcome back live from Ursuline Academy in Wilmington, Delaware, the home of your Delaware Misfits. As we welcome you back live inside TBL TV, Nick Alessandrini alongside Pat Garianis, Nick Halliday, Jason Winchell, Craig Laskowski, and Chris Hollywood Widener back out of the timeout. We are underway, fourth quarter action. Big 3 at the end of the third for Solomon Hearn that put a 10-point deficit back to 13, and then the Misfits come out and turn it over to start the quarter. But they're down 13, Pat. A lot of basketball left, but again, kind of cut down the mistakes a little bit and try to find that momentum they had just a few moments ago.
Yeah, they got it. They've got to stack these possessions back to back. I think the energy levels picked up a little bit. Now you got to stay up in these guys. Help on the drives.
Coakley spinning, missed the layup.
And those, every now and then, will help.
Carter.
That's a charge.
And that was a good job getting back defensively and somehow getting set and taking the charge for Philip Gerard. And now, you don't like to see this again. It was Carter and Gerard both slow to get up.
And they might have went head to head. I'm not sure.
Oof.
It was just that. It was a good job by Gerard, though, to step in. He anticipated correctly there on the Carter drive.
Yeah, it looks like good. Both guys seem to be okay, so that's a good sign.
Well, when you step in there and draw charges like that, you kind of know what you're signing up for, Nick, you know?
We've seen some big ones here in the TVL through our first week or two into the league, and now I think they're going to come out and wipe this spot on the floor. Looking for a towel. 11-12 to go, fourth quarter action, 95-82, and now is a perfect time to remind you that if you want to catch up on all the action that you missed here in the TBL this spring, be sure to sign up for the TBL TV League Pass for just $99.99. You'll be able to follow all of your favorite teams, watch games live, or replay them anytime you'd like. Join our team and watch yours at TBL.TV. They also have a few other plans on the network as well. They have the game option where you can just check out your team for the season, a lesser option there, and then they have a per-game basis that you can purchase as well. Back underway, 11 minutes to go in the ball game, 13-point deficit for the Misfits, and going to need a stop here to start. Coakley back up top to Matthews. He'll let a three fly, and he's got a three. Corey Matthews, his first triple of the game, but nothing new for the Kraken. In transition, no good for Cradle. Got his own rebound. It'll count if it goes, and one opportunity and a chance to answer the three, albeit the old-fashioned way for Isaiah Cradle on the other side. So one shot on the way for Isaiah Cradle. Big second half for Cradle so far. 11 points, 9 of them coming in the third after having 2 in the first half. Free throw is up and in for Cradle. And a three-point play to start the fourth quarter. Lead back to 13.
You gotta keep playing good, strong defense here. Good hedge.
Matthews.
Travel.
Got
Close.
away with one.
That was close.
Now Coakley with 3 to shoot. To the basket, using that body off of LJ Carter and finishing.
It's impressive, man, the consistency. These guys are consistently getting to their spots.
13 points for Jamari Coakley. Carter. Big third quarter over to Bloodsworth, trying to get his shot going from beyond the arc, and Bloodsworth buries that triple.
Still a lot of time left here. He's got to find ways here defensively.
Just a 12-point deficit, you said it. But you mentioned it, just got to hang in. Coakley going to let one fly, and he answers. They sagged off him, and the lefty buries the deep one. And one, though, for Bloodsworth the other way. And now a chance for back-to-back three-point plays for Gregory Bloodsworth. And a chance to answer the three from Coakley. We're exchanging threes left and right to begin the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's been an impressive scoring night so far for both of these teams. I mean, an off night shooting for the Misfits, but still finding ways.
Bloodsworth now at the line. 3 for 3 tonight for Bloodsworth from the charity stripe, making 4 for 4. 103-91, lead back to 12, within striking distance, as you mentioned, Pat. Just got to hang around when you're down by that much.
Got to find a way to get a stop, Nick. Need a stop.
Coakley getting downhill. That's got to be offensive. Ooh, whoa. Lowering of the shoulder as Coakley sent, I believe, Elijah Allen into the backdrop.
Yeah. Nice idea by Allen, though, right? Coakley's finding his way to the rim with ease. That's something we haven't seen any Misfit defender try to do there is draw the offensive. It's worth a try.
Won't get the benefit of the doubt that time, though. And now 2 free throws coming up for Jamari Coakley. Coakley 1 of 4, from the charity stripe tonight. And the first one off the mark for Coakley, now 1 of 5. Darola back in the game here to start the fourth quarter. What a game he's had so far. As Coakley missed them both, but a long rebound tipped away. And a big opportunity on a second chance for the Kraken.
50-50 ball right there, Nick.
Coakley, little jab step on the baseline, tried to stay there, turns, goes back up, no good. Good defense by Beasley.
Yes, it is. Dribble it up. Well,
scary moment there. EA able to track it down. Allen with a head of steam to Bloodsworth. Can he stay hot in the fourth quarter? Bloodsworth has found his stroke here in the fourth.
How about that? Got Misfits within 10, Nick. Within 10. Got to keep stacking stops here. Find a way.
9-point fourth quarter already for Gregory Bloodsworth. Darola had it poked away by Cradle, then a foul in the backcourt. Momentum starting to shift here in Wilmington.
Perhaps some fatigue settling in with this Kraken group? Not sure. They're already at 3 fouls. Misfits got to stay aggressive offensively here, and they can get themselves into the bonus.
Good point there. Again, something to pay attention to. With 8:41 to go, the Misfits now within 9 of the Kraken. Sometime since the Misfits have been down single digits. And now here we are, Bloodsworth with a big quarter as he brings it up for Delaware. Scoob Ruffin into the game. Whipping it for Allen in the corner. He's able to save it. Allen able to maintain the dribble as well. 8 to shoot now for the Misfits. Cradle got to roll off his feet. Able to reset. 4 to shoot and a whistle and a foul off the ball.
There's the 4th team foul. So now this is great work here by the Misfits. Last 8:20 here. Next foul, they're on the line, regardless of if it's a shooting foul or not.
Bloodsworth to inbound right in front of the Misfit bench. Gets it into EA Elijah Allen. Bloodsworth poked away from behind. That was poked away. That is not Kraken basketball. Not catching a break that time, as we had a great view in the corner.
There's an arm rake in there too. Nonetheless, got to keep playing right now.
Absolutely.
Find a way to get a stop.
103-94. Here's Onyekachi Zareem, hands off to Darola. It's been his night so far. Samuel Darola trying to back it on Cradle. In off the window and does it yet again. Samuel Darola having a night for the history books.
He is, man. It's impressive what he's done.
Give and go back to Bloodsworth, poked away off the foot.
Not the look, not the look. That's tough. That's a tough pass to handle.
Lead back to 11 after the bucket by Darola. And now they find him on the baseline. Darola backdoor open. Nice recovery by Beasley. Poked it away, and now it's loose. Onyekachi Zareem tips it into the corner. And the ball been bouncing the way of the Kraken. A tough break there, almost coming away with the steal. Lombard, left-hand finger roll, rolls around and falls out.
Work by Beasley on the board.
Bloodsworth stuck in the backcourt, up ahead to Allen. 7:12 to go in the ball game. Scoob open for 3. Ruffin overshot it into the hands of Corey Matthews. Matthews off the dribble in transition 3. Short Scoob. Skies for the board.
Shocked that we haven't seen the Misfits press at any point here.
Hesitation, Bloodsworth hanging, got stuck in the air, ball was knocked away.
Look at the hustle. Oh,
able
wow.
to save it, sliding on the floor. Now a free path for Matthews. Left-handed layup is up and in. And again, sliding that like that close to a traveler with possession, but I'm not sure maybe he had possession.
Tremendous effort there.
Timeout, Coach Matthews to talk it over. Darola sensed that the game was within single digits, and since that point, he had to bucket himself as he took him inside, backed him down and scored, and then able to show off the hustle there, getting the loose ball up ahead to a teammate in Matthews, and he does the rest.
Good timeout here by the Misfits. They've got to try and once again regather, stop this momentum from breaking the other way. Only a 13-point game. They got to find a way to get some stops. We'll see if they try and pick the pace up a little bit with some pressure after a made basket, but only time will tell.
And don't forget that the Big Baller brand is the official merchandise and uniform partner of the Basketball League, outfitting our teams with high-performance uniforms and delivering premium fan merchandise across the league this season. Baden Sports.
Always like the Baden basketball. I'll be completely honest.
We were talking about that before the air last time out. We were both fans of that. You know, those new high school Evo balls?
I just felt like they had always had really good grip on it.
Yeah.
It just rolled off the fingers the right
as well,
way.
Man. That's what I used when I was in Pee Wee and growing up throughout the NCCFL right here locally in Delaware. Still got a few of those Baden Sports balls at the house. As we are ready for action, 6:31 to go. Misfits got it within 9, but now back down 13 after a little run from the Kraken. Allen trying to cut into it, no good. Contested layup is missed, and Lombard with the rebound. 6:20 to go, and a technical foul issued against the Misfits. Not sure if it was against Coach Matthews or Kramer, who's by the scores table. We're going to have another stoppage, I believe, and a technical free throw coming up.
We've got two different techs here.
And it looks like maybe a double tech. So we'll just offset them. Penalties offset, Pat. 107-94. Misfits down 13, approaching the 6:12 mark of quarter number 4. Lombard drives and kicks. Matthews has one already in the fourth. That one's off the mark. Carter up ahead, a cutting Malik Feasley in transition. Missed it, tipped away back to Ruffin. Finds Matthews in the corner. Can Caleb Matthews get going? Buries one as the net still up in the rim after the switch.
I'll take that missed layup if it means you get the extra point on a 3, right, Nick?
Absolutely, why not? We'll exchange that, we'll take it. And just like that, lead back to 10. A lot of time left, plenty of time for the Misfits. 5:42 to go, but got to get going. Lombard fading away from the basket, and that's a whistle we get for the first time all evening. We talked about it again. The refs have been consistent to this point. They've done a very good job. That one just goes a little bit against the grain of what we've seen so far.
Without a doubt, Nick.
But again, referees have been fantastic. Once again tonight, we've had our good set tonight, a good set last week. Seems to be the theme here in the TBL.
Absolutely. Again, keeping this game within control. I mean, there's been different points in this game where things could have went south, control could have been lost. This crew has done a good job of keeping heads cool, at least.
That's right. There's been a few variables mixed in here.
There has. There really has. Big missed free throw there. Misfits looking for one more. Got to secure the box out here.
Cost them last time out. Led to a second chance opportunity that was converted. And 1 and 2 at the line for Jason Lombard. 3 points tonight for Lombard. Lead back to 11. Carter trying to waste no time. Left-handed layup over top of Onyekachi Zareem.
Looks like we got a little cramp situation for Gerard. He seems like on the pressure, he kind of got a little uncomfortable here. So timeout. I'd like to see the Misfits come out. They're back down within 9. Put some pressure on these guys, right? Throw a little man-to-man, a little run and jump. See if you can get something going.
And again, don't forget, for all details and more information on the Basketball League, visit thebasketballleague.net as we are live here on TBL TV. Nick Alice-Dre alongside Pat Garianis, Jason Winchell, Craig Laskowski, Nick Halliday, and Chris Winder. 5:28 to go, 108-99. And once again, the Misfits right there, Pat, within single digits. There's still 5:28 to go. 9 points is not too large of a deficit, very much within striking range for a team like Delaware, who has that type of firepower anyway. But again, there's been a few technicals, been a little bit chippy out there. But again, if you're looking down the stretch here for the Misfits, I think it's got to start on the defensive end of the floor.
It's got to start on. They got to find a way to get stops, Nick. I think they've done a better job in the second half, and the scoreboard will reflect that. They've made things a little bit harder for the Kraken. Not nearly as many open looks, not nearly as many layups. They've got to keep doing that on the defensive end of the ball. Make things difficult for this Kraken group. And then on the offensive end, they've got to find ways to execute.
30 points now for L.J. Carter.
You got to send help. You got to send help.
Tarola, there comes the help. Bloodsworth poked it away. Carter poked it away, and then we have a tie-up and a jump ball under the basket. But there you have it, Pat. That's the play that Derola's been dominating all game long, backing down whoever his defender is. Help's been a little bit late tonight trying to get there, and that time it got there.
They found a way to poke that basketball away, something they haven't been able to do on his drives tonight. And you know that if you don't, he finds a way. He knows where to put that ball off the glass. It's been all night with him. Beautiful touch. Like his game.
I like it a lot. And now it'll be Derola, who we've been talking about, going up in a jump ball against Elijah E.A. Allen. And Derola skies for the win. Over top gets it to teammate Corey Matthews. Matthews driving, 3 on the shot clock. Tough shot for the baseline off the side of the backboard into the hands of Beasley. And now a chance for the Misfits to really cut into the deficit. Carter driving, kicking to Matthews in the corner. That is a tough 3 for Matthews. No good. Beasley with the offensive rebound. No good. The putback, though, as both of them on the floor. Kevon Kramer gets it to go.
Good work by Kramer.
We have a 7-point deficit with 5 minutes to go. We've got a ball game here in Wilmington.
It's the closest we've seen the Misfits get here tonight.
Scoop trying to get the crowd into it here in Wilmington. Lombard on the baseline, trying to reach around, can't find it, instead finds Kramer, but Onyekachi Zareem takes it back away, and now it's into the hands back of Lombard, who gets it up ahead to Matthews. Extra pass to Derola, he's been hot, and my goodness, he stays hot.
And then a steal, good block by Beasley. I mean, it's like, you know, the 50-50 balls just continue to go to Kraken's way.
And then Derola pinning the shot of Matthews with a little emphatic celebration after. And now Matthews the other direction. Corey as he hands off. And now Coakley going to slow it down with the lead back at 10, approaching 4 minutes to go. A few opportunities. That last one a big one. This one might be bigger. Derola, 3, no good. Matthews with the offensive rebound. And once again, a killer second chance opportunity. Shot blocked on by Beasley, but a whistle and a foul.
Been that kind of night for the Misfits. Every little slip of momentum, somehow, some way, ball ends up in the Kraken's hand and something goes into their fortune.
And don't forget, we'll be back at it again tomorrow night. Still 3:48 to go here tonight from Ursuline, but the Misfits will be back at it again tomorrow night. We'll be live on the air, 7 o'clock, TBL TV, for game number 2. Back-to-backs between the Kraken and the Misfits as the free throw for Derola is off the mark. 5 points in the quarter for Samuel Derola.
Buzzworth and Cradle will check in. Matthews and Allen will take a breather.
29 points for Samuel Derola. 30 for LJ Carter, both team highs for their respective teams. And now both with 30 after the free throw from Derola that time. Lead back to 11, 3:47 to work with for the Misfits. Going to have to find some magic here down the stretch. Carter looking for an opening. Hezzy to the basket, whips it. Cradle for 3, big shot, no good, short off front iron. And Beasley almost had the offensive rebound, but tipped it into the hands of Jamari Coakley. Coakley crossing over, spinning, left hand, no good. Carter hauls in the miss, quickly gets it and goes. Up ahead to Cradle. Pulls it out, gonna launch a 3. Isaiah Cradle, no good. Kramer offensive rebound and back up and in.
Gotta get back.
Derola downhill, he's been unbelievable when he gets downhill. And he'll get away with one, but some contact and the foul. And the hoop and the harm for Derola as his night continues. It's going to be one he remembers maybe for the rest of his life.
I'll tell you this, everything's going in for this young man tonight, especially around the rim. He's been average from beyond the arc. He's knocked a few down, he's missed a few, but the touch around the basket is undeniable. An unbelievable performance from him tonight.
Missed the free throw. 32 points for Samuel Derola. Back to an 11-point lead. Big shot needed from the Misfits. Who can provide it? Carter off the dribble. Almost had it poked away. Good defense from Coakley. And with 2:48 to go, it'll be Misfit basketball to inbound here on the near sideline. 2:48 to work with now for the Misfits. Bloodsworth off the dribble, looking for 3, rattles one home.
Nice shot. All right, back within 8. Again, where does it come down to, Nick? Can you find a way to get stops?
Look for DeRola. Instead, here it's Coakley. Coakley over to Matthews. 2:21 to go as they get it to their man DeRola. Help comes. They're going to leave Matthews open. He's going to launch a three. That one no good. Jumping too early is Zareem, and a nice rebound from Kramer, but they threw it away.
It's the story of the night.
And it leads to two the other direction.
Story of the night. Every time you get a little bit close, something happens.
Cradle answering. Hoop and the harm. Old-fashioned three-point play opportunity coming up for Isaiah Cradle.
Good drive. See if we can knock down this free throw. Get it back within 7.
14-point second half for Isaiah Cradle. And a free throw here would put the lead back at 7 with 2 minutes to play. Free throw is up, free throw is good. 6 points in the quarter and now 15 in the game for Isaiah Cradle.
Should be 5 team fouls. So again, we're shooting the rest of the way. Misfits, we'll see if they get a little aggressive here defensively.
Got to get a stop, as you mentioned. Needs to come here. And a few times down the stretch. Coakley.
5 on the shot clock.
Crossing over. Finding a backdoor cutter in Lombard. Lost it. It'll stay down this end. Should be short time. 1.1 seconds for the Kraken to get a shot off. And the way things have gone tonight, got to lock in. Got to close out and force a tough shot here with 1 on the shot clock. Because the Kraken have been finding ways to get shots to fall.
Watch for the easy peel for a layup here.
Into DeRola, quick catch and shoot. Air ball should be a shot clock violation. And Pat, here we go, 133, Misfits down 7 with the basketball.
Yeah, and with the 24-second shot clock, this game extends a little bit because of it. So Misfits got to lock in here, get a good offensive possession, a good shot, and see if they can put a little bit more pressure on this Kraken team to execute down the stretch.
Bloodsworth almost lost it, got caught in the air, has to get rid of it, Art. And Carter couldn't save it. And again, that's just the way things have gone. Not the Misfits' night, and a few tough turnovers, unforced errors, and there was one of them. 119 and winding as Coakley walks it up very patiently for the New England Kraken. Spins away from a few defenders. Step back three, gonna try a tough shot anyway. And no good. Kramer with the rebound. Now the Misfits trying to get it and go. Carter, transition three, big shot for LJ Carter. He's got it.
All right, we got ourselves a 4-point game. We gotta stop the clock.
Should add a few seconds back on the clock. How about the clutch gene from LJ Carter? Now, was there a timeout on the floor? I don't think anybody called a timeout. The teams went to the bench. There was a whistle.
They're getting the clock all worked out.
103, going to put 7 seconds back on. Smart move. And here we go, Pat, got a game. 116-112. Now the Misfits, as we've been saying, need another stop.
And again, the Misfits, I guess, no hurry to press here with the 24-second shot clock. You know you're going to get a couple more possessions.
Cradle hits the deck, no whistle. Coakley gets it back. Shot fake on the three. 7 to shoot for DeRola. He's been the guy to the basket. DeRola is fouled. And a free throw coming up for Samuel DeRola. He got a fouled on the way up with 2.3 seconds on the shot clock, and a tough one.
He has been a handful tonight, Nick. Single-handedly trying to close this game out for this team. When they've needed a bucket, they've gone to him, and he's provided it.
Free throw for DeRola is off the mark on the first. Good sign that time.
It's incredible. I mean, the three-point shot, the foul shot has been inconsistent. If they can keep him away from the rim, you can obviously keep him in check.
5 of 8 from the line as he buries that one. Lead to 5, 40 seconds to go. Misfits need a basket. Bloodsworth whips it to Cradle. Quick catch and shoot three. No good. Rebound. Battled for and taken and won by Lombard as he hands off to Coakley. So the Kraken got it. And a whistle and a foul with 27.3 seconds to go and a 5-point lead for New England.
Tough one there. Got a good look. Cradle open in the corner. You do like that look. He's just unable to knock it down. That would have really put some pressure on the Kraken if they were able to do so.
33 points for L.J. Carter. And 33, I believe, for Samuel DeRolla. Those two chatting it up in the backcourt. That's about 62 of the points in the game between those two guys. Well, maybe the Misfits got some time now. We've got 27 minutes and 30 seconds to go. A little clock error here as well. We'll reset that for everybody. Back to 27.3. Free throw now makes it 118 to 112. And another one on the way for Jamari Coakley. Struggled a little bit at the line today. Just 2 of 7.
This is the big one. If he can make this, it makes it a 3-possession game. Misfits get a miss here. Get a miss here, rebound, and a timeout. It's still a 2-possession game.
One more on the way for Coakley. 15 points for him, missed him. Carter racing. Left-hand scoop layup is almost good. Not sure how he got that one up over top of a few defenders. But he'll head to the line. Clock stopped. And again, you want to score with the clock stopped. That's a good opportunity here for the Misfits. Would have liked the basket, but with 21 seconds to go, down 6, it'll be L.J. Carter to the free throw line for Delaware.
Unaware of the timeout situation. I hate to say it. There's no place on the scoreboard for it.
And Carter's got it. 34 points and ongoing for L.J. Carter. Another free throw on the way. This one could cut it to 4. And he got it. 35 for L.J. Carter. And now the Misfits going to have to foul. They foul on Yakachi Zareem. Will walk the floor with 18.5 seconds to go. Misfits down by 4, a 2-possession game. Zareem has not been to the free throw line tonight. Does have 14 points.
Oh, wow. We switching the shooter up? Are we switching the shooter up?
Did I miss something?
I mean, this goes back to gamesmanship. I thought.
And now we have another technical. I'm not sure what's happening here.
I thought that the foul was on Nazim.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty obvious. I mean, we said it on the air. We saw that. Is that what this is about? Did they really put the wrong free throw shooter on the line?
I think they put the wrong free throw shooter on the line, and the Misfits try to call it out. It was not listened to.
If that's the case, that's pretty.
I don't know.
That's pretty incredible if that is the case. We will find out here after the ball game. And maybe we missed it, and maybe it was a foul, and maybe Coakley is supposed to go to the line. That's not what we saw. But again,
well, if they called the foul, the way that they have it set up, there should be more time on the clock because that foul occurred well before the actual play was stopped.
This one's been a little tough, a little confusing. And Coakley gets them both. And now with 17 seconds to go, the deficit is 7. Cradle, 3 quickly, and got it. With 10 seconds to play, big game for Isaiah Cradle. And it'll stay here knocked out of bounds, so a 4-point game with 8.5 seconds to go. Been a few questionable things here down the stretch. As they get it into Coakley and a foul by Bloodsworth. Short time on the possession, so still 7.7 to go, and a 4-point game will walk the floor.
This is embarrassing.
More physicality, a little more chirping going on.
Technical foul.
Another technical foul, I guess.
Technical foul.
Well, Pat, we'll just hang out. 7.7 seconds to go. Another foul. Is just going to be some regular free throws here for Coakley. As Coakley knocks down another.
If DJ can play, maybe DJ can play Why Can't We Be Friends? Get some. He switched the vibes. DJ's in charge of the vibes. He can make it happen.
Yeah, the music has been missing. Now he's back. Free throw's good for Coakley.
Oh, Chris Brown, don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. It's a good one.
There you go. What an album when he was just 16 years old. That one knocked out of the hands of LJ Carter. This was a great album. Still have it. I still have the CD at home. .2 as Carter will inbound. Misfits down 6. Final shot here of the game. It's no good for Cradle, and that'll do it on a Friday night. And what a battle we had between the visiting New England Kraken and the Delaware Misfits. It ends with a victory for the Kraken, who bring home their first win here this spring. Our Misfits fall to 1-2, but the good news, Pat, we are back in action. Quick turnaround back-to-backs tomorrow night, where we will have a rematch. Kraken and the Misfits, same time, same place, 7 o'clock, right here on TBL TV. Sum up what you saw this evening.
Well, Nick, if the Misfits can replicate the effort they gave in that second half, they're going to have, I think they're going to have a better time tomorrow night. I thought they played very well in that second half. Of course, the scoreboard reflects it with them able to knock this thing down to a 6-point game. And really, down the stretch, it came down to a few possessions. So, despite, an unbelievable performance from the Kraken shooting the ball in the first half, and some unfortunate bounces of the ball throughout, the Misfits still found themselves with an opportunity to win this game down the stretch, or at least get it within striking distance. So it was a spirited effort in the second half. Look for them to carry that into the game tomorrow night and try and earn themselves a split in this doubleheader matchup.
Tough one for the Misfits here at home, but again, quick turnaround, a chance to get back at it in the win column tomorrow night. The Kraken led tonight by Samuel Darola. He had 33 points. Also, Jamari Coakley able to add 20 for the Kraken. Over for our Misfits, they were led, of course, by LJ Carter. He had 35 points. And then Gregory Bloodsworth with a huge second half as he had a nice evening himself, as he finishes with 23 points. So that'll do it for us tonight on TBL TV. What a game, what a battle, and we will do it all again. The fun comes back tomorrow night. So this broadcast is a presentation of the Delaware Misfits and the Basketball League. It is for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the TBL and Misfits is strictly prohibited. We will see you tomorrow night back in action on TBL TV with the Misfits and the Kraken, round 2.